Alright guys, today's goal is to be able to add and subtract polynomials, okay? So first we need to identify things here. So terms. The terms are just what are all the individuals. So you have 4t to the fifth, negative t squared, 6t, and 3. What's the degree? The degree is the largest exponent. So that's to the first, the fifth, the second, and constant. So then to the 0. So that the degree is 5. So 5. The coefficients, well, they're the numbers attached, okay? And notice standard form here, highest degree to lowest degree. So the coefficients are 4, negative 1, 6, and 3. Because you have 4, negative 1, 6, and 3. The variables, t to the fifth, t squared, and t. The lead coefficient. Well, what's the number attached to the largest degree? Well, the degree is 5. What's the number? Positive 4. The constant, 3. Alright, so let's figure out how we can add, subtract these. Alright, so we're going to show two different ways here, but I'm only going to do this way from now on, okay? So here's the thing. What you have to do is match. You have 9x squared y. I look over, it says plus, so I don't have to worry about anything. See how we have 4x squared y? So that's 13x squared y. So those are gone. Now, see, I can't add this one because see how it says xy squared? That is not the same thing as x squared y. Now you have 3xy. Do I have any other 3xy's? No. Okay. So that one's gone. Now I have xy squared here. You always want to do the variables first. So that one's gone. Now we have 5 plus 10. 15. Okay. Now, see how they line things up here? So if we did it vertically, 9 plus 4, you got to line up degrees, so you get 13x squared y. And then see how they have this 3xy and then the 0? So it's plus 3xy plus 3xy squared plus 15, because they still have the 0 plus and the 5 plus 10. Okay? So let's take a look at some more. Alright, so add the polynomials. So it's plus, so we don't have to worry about anything, so everything stays the same. So what's 13x squared plus 12x squared? 25x squared. What's 5x plus negative 7x? Negative 2x. Negative 25 plus 15, 10. Now subtraction. So watch what I do here. It's pretty much the same thing, but just watch. So what's the first thing I did? Copied down, but got rid of the parentheses. Now watch. Distribute the negative. So it changes to minus 5x squared. Minus 12x plus 8. Okay? So now we combine like terms. What's 4x squared minus 5x squared? Negative x squared. What's 13x minus 12x? X. What's 10 plus 8? 18. Now you could do this vertically if you wanted, but like I said, I won't be doing those, so let's go on to some more. So subtract the polynomials. So again, copy down the first. And then distribute. So now we have everything, so now you just go through combine like terms. 14x squared minus 13x squared is x squared, because it's 1. 14xy plus 2xy, 16xy. Negative 8xy squared nowhere else. So just bring it down. (10y squared minus 15y squared, negative 5y squared). 15 plus 30, 45. Okay, so there's adding and subtracting. Now let's just look at the evaluation here. It says evaluate this for x equals negative 2. So plug it in. Okay, so you get 6 times negative 2 to the third. Well, negative 2 to the third is negative 8 times 6 is negative 48. Minus, and then negative 2 squared is positive 4 times 4 is 16. Plus 3. So you add those together, you get negative 61. Let's look at some more. Alright, so evaluate for x equals 5. So that means 32 times 5 to the 4th plus 16 times 5 squared minus 16. So 5 to the 4th is 625 times 32 is 20,000 plus 5 squared is 25 times 16, 400 minus the 16. So just enter those into your calculator and you should get 20,384. Okay, let's look at some more examples. Alright, it says an object is thrown upward from a hot air balloon that is 500 feet above the ground. The initial velocity is 40 feet per second. Use the position function negative 16t squared plus 40t plus 500 to find the height of the object when t equals 5. So that means substitute. So you have h of 5 equals negative 16, 5 squared plus 40 times 5 plus the 500. Okay, so calculate it. And you should get, it was 300 feet. Don't forget to label things, okay? Alright, it says find an expression for the area of the shaded region. So it wants this. So we need to take the area of the big rectangle minus the area of the small rectangle. Well, the area of the big rectangle, 12 times x plus 6 minus 7 times the x. So you get 12x plus 72 minus 7x. 12 minus 7, 5x plus 72. So there's the area of the shaded region. Alright, so there we go, guys. Hopefully we'll work through this quickly.